Miss Pratt, are you going to be able to use the restroom this morning?
Well, I was gonna talk to you about my medical,
Okay.
I don't know if they told you.
They did, but I know that even with that issue, you still go to the restroom.
3 days or so, yeah.
So why are you,
We
come
can
up,
draw blood, I mean,
well, we're not going to draw blood. Come up here.
Put your water here.
oh, my what?
Yes, you're gonna go before the judge.
When's the last time you smoked marijuana?
It was one of those little gummy things from the vape store.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's THC, but
Why are you,
I just said marijuana, but it's THC, which I thought was the same.
it is the same. It'll show positive.
Okay.
It's all derived from the same stuff. And if you have a felony court case pending, I would think you wouldn't want to have anything in your system that would have you test positive, right?
Well, I'm not sure if it will. It was like a month ago. I'm on probation. I've been on it for almost a year.
Where,
It's in
from
Jasper
where?
County,
Okay.
and they know about all my medical. I need a heart valve replacement, and I have a liver failure, and now it's resulted to kidneys.
Okay.
So you,
Sounds like you need to quit doing stuff to get yourself in trouble so you can
I do.
stay
I
out
do,
and
like,
take care of yourself.
I do. I know.
So, what I'm going to do this morning, Miss Pratt, is reset your case for you to hire a lawyer. You need to try to get a lawyer hired before the next court date.
Okay.
If you do, bring the reset notice to them, and they'll tell you what you need to do. I'm also ordering, as a condition of your probation, that you have a drug patch. You need to have a drug patch put on within 24 hours. And you will, probation, when you're walking out, the lady sitting at that desk can give you a list of places where you can get that done. You have to have it on. You wear it 2 weeks. You have to show up every 2 weeks to have it tested. If it's not testable, I'm going to assume it's positive. If you don't go show up when you're supposed to or go get it, I'm going to assume that you're using something that's illegal. Your bond will be raised and you'll be in jail. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, so you need to have that on within 24 hours. So by tomorrow, you need to have the drug patch on.
Okay.
And then don't use anything that could potentially test positive for anything. It's that simple. If you're on a probation and you've got a felony pending, you need to be crystal clean. All right?
Like 10 medicines that I'm on now.
If you are on medication that shows you to test positive, that's one thing. A gummy from the corner store is not medication, right? So bring your list of medications. If you test positive, show them. We understand. I know what things test positive for other things, but gummies aren't one of them. All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Good morning. Are you Shalora Dawson? And Miss Dawson was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the state jail felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Dawson, if I test you this morning, you can have anything in your system?
Oh, no, ma'am. I did.
We're going to double check this morning before we go
Okay.
forward. Have a seat in the jury box.
On my thing, she told me to tell the truth.
Yes.
I bought her the dispensaries and everything, but she said that she was
But-
THC.
Right. So did they tell you probably shouldn't be doing that so you don't test positive? So I don't think you're using something illegal?
No, because it wasn't me smoking. It was something like a gummy that was supposed to help relax me.
Right.
Taking a shot.
But if it's going to test positive, then I'm going to assume the worst. So we'll get to that in a minute. I want to test you this morning, see what's in your system, and then we'll go forward in a minute. Have a seat over there in that jury box. Ms. Dawson, you tested positive for THC, which I think you anticipated, but you also tested positive for Ecstasy or MDMA.
Wait, what? He just said it was a steroid though. And I got a shot. I went to the hospital, I had a bad UTI. It was bad to the point to where they had to give me a shot in my butt. They told me to get in my butt, or right here. I told her I wanted to get it in my butt.
When was that?
Just last week. But MDMA, like, what is ecstasy? Ecstasy.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
No, I don't like that. Like, that's making me look bad. That's making me look bad.
Well,
If you don't give-
listen, Miss Dawson, listen.
I don't like.
There's worse things in here that are making you look bad than testing positive for that.
That's why.
Just listen. All right, you're going to get your probation. I'm going to do that today, but there's going to be some conditions so that I make sure that you're not using anything that you're not supposed to, including gummies or anything that you think, whatever it is.
And can I tell
you don't.
This? I'm not an abuser. Last year I was just working for the state of Texas. I'm not an abuser at all. I don't.
Listen.
No, I just want to know. Like,
We're going to find out. Then you're not going to have. Then you're not going to have trouble.
That's making me look bad.
Listen, Miss Dawson, just pay attention to me for a minute, okay? You're okay, all right? Anything that makes you look bad or that you feel like isn't true, all you have to do, you're going to be on probation, is be successful on probation, and that's all we all want, okay?
No,
So listen, you already told me, you've already said it, okay? I understand that you're not sure what this is. Maybe it's from the shot. It's okay. All right. We're going to make sure from this point forward that you don't have any issues you'll have certain rules on probation to follow, and then there won't be any issues, right?
Yes, but
Okay.
I wasn't talking about that. I was just trying to express you, which I know you did say I was going to have my time to talk. I just want you to know I'm not an abuser.
Okay. You said
I
that.
don't abuse
Okay.
drugs. Like, I just.
You said that. You've already said it.
I told you.
But listen, the most important thing is that you figure out how to get your life together for your child. That's what we're really here about today. That you make better decisions than leaving a 2-year-old in a hotel by themselves. That's what I'm worried about. Do you understand? Not a THC gummy, not whatever other thing that happened today. I want you to get your life together. You're young. You have had issues. I see what's going on with your family in here, but we want to break whatever cycle that you've been a part of so that you can be there for your child. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's what we want. The best for you, the best for your child, for you to be able to make those better decisions. All right. So I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty previously, freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney. I'm going to defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 3 years. You're ordered to pay the $300 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That is going to include being assessed for any special needs that you need, any counseling, whatever it is you need. We're going to have you assessed for that. And if they say you need to go to a counselor or you need it, whatever it is, those are things to help you, and you're going to be required to do them. Do you understand? And you'll obviously be required to test regularly. So any type of gummy, any type of anything, doesn't matter if they say in the shop it won't test pod, don't do any of them. Because even if you go buy it legally, I can't know the difference. It's just going to show up on a test. So don't do any of that. If you need some help with something making you feel better, then go through that counseling and do it the right way through a doctor. Okay?
That's what I was going to tell you. Like, I've been on a medicine that they
Good.
prescribe, like spinal tap.
Good.
I just don't like feeling like dead inside. Look, taking it. Like,
I know. And I know there's certain medicines and they don't make you feel
that's
great.
my only thing. I just be
But you
feeling
can't.
disconnected from being a parent.
Right. Well, talk to them about that because there's probably other medicines that they can try.
Yeah,
Okay. But what you don't want to do is stop taking that medicine and then self-medicate with a gummy or something like that. Okay. That's what you can't do. So continue talking to them. Say, I don't like the way this one makes me feel. Let's try something different. And they'll find something that eventually makes you feel right, kind of in a balance. Okay. If you do everything you're supposed to while you're on this probation, this is an excellent opportunity. You don't have criminal history. You're not going to be a convicted felon. If you successfully complete it, the case gets dismissed at the end. You're going to get to be a mom. You're going to get regular jobs, do all the things that everybody else does, okay? The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation. So if you don't show up for appointments, you test positive, you get arrested or whatever, you can be brought back in here and you could be found guilty. So you would be a convicted felon, and then you could go to the state jail prison for up to 2 years. Do you understand? All right. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Okay.
And I do want to apologize for me over talking to you. That's not my character.
That's okay. You're nervous. I know you're nervous. I know. We're good. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. Oh, here's the, hold on. I didn't hand this. It's a trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you've waived your right to appeal. So just have a seat here in the courtroom and wait for her to call you up.
2 women, 2 courtrooms, 2 moments where the weight of consequences finally landed in real time. Miss Pratt walked in facing a felony with a felony already hanging over her and let it slip that she'd taken a sea gummy not long before. The judge didn't explode. She didn't grandstand. She simply laid it out. You have a heart valve that needs replacing, a liver in failure, and a pending felony charge. Every bad decision you make now is a decision against your own survival. The reset was granted, but it came with a drug patch, a 24-hour deadline, and a clear warning. Step out of line, and bond goes up. Do it again, and freedom disappears. Then came Shalora Dawson, charged with abandoning a 2-year-old child alone in a hotel room. She pled guilty and showed up to her sentencing morning testing positive not just for THC, but for MDMA. The courtroom got tense. Dawson pushed back. The judge held firm and then did something remarkable. She cut through the noise and spoke directly to what actually mattered. That little child. Not the drug test. Not the legal technicalities. The child. The ruling was deferred adjudication, 3 years of probation, a $300 fine, mandatory counseling, and a chance to walk away without a felony conviction if she stays the course. But the judge made the stakes undeniable. Violate once, and the state jail door opens. These weren't just rulings. They were roadmaps, given to 2 women at a crossroads. What they do next is entirely up to them. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns, because justice never gets old.